Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
I want one of these squirrels. Shrivel fig. Like,
Revelio. Revelio.
You've been using ChatGPT as an assistant for your marketing work, and it's pretty good. Basically, vetting your work, research, competitor analysis. It's interesting stuff. It means you can assess the impact of your marketing before going live. Whereas before, you had to wait up to 6 months to see the impact. That's very interesting.
Expelliarmus.
This is kind of a weird thing for me to say, but I don't want to give ChatGPT like any of my stuff, and so I don't use it for anything that would be helpful, like proofreading some of my scripts and whatnot. There are some times where I'll say like something is interesting, and then the next sentence I'll say interesting again, or I'll like I'll just use the same word instead of like synonyms and things like that, or
This must be Sirona's box of letters.
various screw ups, I'm sure.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Or
I think that's everything.
GPT could
Sirona will be glad to have this back.
help me out with a lot. Spruce up my script so that it sounds. Could you do that for me, ChatGPT?
Revelio.
Where am I? What am I trying to do? There. I need to go. Need to go to Sirona.
Who says crime doesn't pay? Why, I'm practically swimming in galleons.
Galleon. You can turn off to tell it not to use anything you input to benefit everyone else. Whether you believe that or not, who knows? Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Is I don't believe that. Not like, you can send ChatGPT a GDPR request or something like that to remove all of your stuff. Oh. I don't know. It's not like I hold my scripts in such high regard, especially when I go to recite said scripts and I completely destroy them and screw them up. So, maybe I should embrace the AI more.
I'll say it again.
Maybe.
I can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Hello, Sorona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
We have GDPR as well. For some reason you thought it was a European thing. It is a European thing. But at least like my company has a GDPR thing. Probably because we deal with international stuff.
Revelio.
Probably the only reason, actually. But as a whole, we don't have GDPR, you know, like you guys have. Jealous about. Available quest, Venomous Revenge. Is that this quest? Venomous Revenge. We'll come back to that. I want to go do some other thing. What's going on here? Summoner's Court 2. We can divert from the other things that I want to do so that I can absolutely destroy these poor, innocent student lives. You're opening up to AI as a useful assistant, but you won't mindlessly believe everything it spits out. You still vet the information you receive. Absolutely. That is wise. Or in my case, when I tried to get it to spit me some code, like, okay, it gave me a code that I can start with. And I tried tinkering with the code to get it to work the way I want it to, and it just wasn't working.
Hello, Samantha. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with my brother, until... Never mind. Shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning. Accio!
Interesting.
Accio.
You'll have to do better than that. Accio!
Am I really gonna lose this?
Yes!
Gonna lose this. Oh no, I'm gonna lose this!
You'll have to do better than that. Accio! Yes!
Accio.
You'll have to do better than
lost.
that. How about that? I won!
Beginner's luck.
Good match. Care to have another go?
But of course.
Splendid!
All or nothing. Yeah. I now know what those things do.
Accio!
And I know that I can go through them as well.
Accio.
That was sensational! Accio! Yes! How am I to top that? Accio! Yes!
Accio.
That's not what I needed. That settles it, then.
That's fine. Yeah.
After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
Poor show. I bodied Natty.
More like you underestimated me. That was your mistake.
Fair enough. But a little sporting spirit wouldn't hurt you. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
Sporting spirit for you, sucker. No other side quests are there? Adelaide. This one. Oh, rescue magical beasts. Looks like Manadride was right. Hetos. Hey, Dante.
I don't feel well. Why don't you go and see Lord Blaney?
Yes.
Knew I should have went up to the astronomy tower. Like, nah. It'll be fine. Oh, I could have just... Suckles. Suckles. Sucker, 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 sucker.
Deke? Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack And where? Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing.
Go nab us some beasties.
That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Of course it's a spell. Of course it. Oh. A charmed bag.
Accio!
I want this red one.
You got one!
How many does this hold?
Revelio. Professor Howard will never believe this.
Stealing wild animals.
There. No. Revelio.
Okay. The icon is still on the map, so either there's still 1 or 2 or 10 left to collect, or they just respawn.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Merlin.
Revelio.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Oh, no, you don't.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I'll look after you.
What the yoink?
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Everything's all right now.
I think I found my new passion in this game. Collecting animals.
I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Time to wait 1 month. Long time. What's the point of trapping them in the sack, though? I think that's just to get them into my inventory.
Revelio.
Weird looking creatures.
Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
They have such big eyes.
Revelio. Arresto Momentum.
So I can better see you.
Settle
my child.
yourself. I mean you no harm.
This is an ugly looking one.
Arresto Momentum.
There.
Revelio.
I mean, storyline wise, it's okay. They're safe from poachers, but how do they live like this? Do you just retain their species that way?
Arresto Momentum.
You're asking questions. You know what they do to people who ask questions.
I'll look after you.
Revelio. Arresto Momentum. Revelio.
One more.
Arresto Momentum.
Spotted one. They remind me of
Everything's all right now.
like an eye.
Revelio.
You've ever seen an eye? They're pretty cool. They have really big eyes. Those guys remind me of like horse eyes.
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the mooncalves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Another kind of beasts I discovered. Niffler. Find out what a niffler is.
Revelio.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Settle.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Arresto momentum.
These guys look cool. Like mole people or something.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Revelio.
Of skiing. Hippogriff. That's gonna be crazy. Giant purple toad. Go get a hippogriff. My beast inventory is full. Fuck us. Let's not go get a hippogriff.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Oh! Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Magical beasts are nurtured, they provide materials. Your beast feed and beast petting brush are some ways to nurture beasts. Do that, or I can build something.
Revelio.
Cave and materials. Yeah, they needed to give me way more of these things. I guess I can only have 4 species at a time. Hi, everybody. Oh, I still... Oh my gosh. Okay. Conjure. We want that. This is quite large. I'm trying to disable snapping. But it doesn't work for rotation. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to align itself a reasonable way. Just gonna look so ghetto. Reached your budget for this type of item? Okay. That definitely needs to be moved.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh. Unicorn. Theory Cowl. Phoenix. Oh, everybody can have fun. Who's happy? Who's eating? You've eaten. Like, somebody has eaten. But they're not happy. To make you happy. Definitely a missed opportunity for it to shake its booty. Definitely should have shaked its booty. Over here, sucker. Rushing a bird just seems incorrect. We're gonna move. We're gonna move this again. No beast target. It's literally right in front of me. Where's the ball? Oh, the ball's over there. Having fun. I gotta catch everything in their food chain as well. Details. What I need is something to automatically make it so that they're happy. Apparently this ball is not doing it. Are you dropping money? This is nice. I like this. Just everybody just running around having a good time. It's nice. Guys, push the ball. Come on.
Defender! Expelliarmus! Defender! Depulso!
Ooh, my bad. I kind of walked into that one. You give them money? My money. Give them. Who do you think this is?
Revelio.
Does them being highlighted denote anything?
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom.
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Can't build it inside the place? What's the point of snapping if no snapping? Keg shelf. Gear features one primary offense or defense stat by default. Magical materials can be used with the loom to add and upgrade a secondary stat or apply traits to your gear. Multiple small upgrades can yield a meaningful boost in combat power. New beasts can be rescued at beast dens or unlocked in quests. New trait recipes can be collected in bandit camps. Trait recipes. Gosh, look at all these. What is cruciate? Of the ingredients for that. There's no upgrades applied. Oh, I see. I see. collect some toads. And Uber.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deke suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deke also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Challenges. Billy Wig Hive. Stone necklace. Legendary mask seems kind of cool. Leprechaun. Oh dear. Okay, let's save and mark.